Schrager, you got so many relationships around the league, and one of the things I love when you come on and when you do your podcast and you go on everywhere, these stories, like these inside stories that you make outside. Give us something from the last couple of weeks, like in the NFL, that you're like, I picked up this story, and people need to understand this because you've been out there with Monday Night Football, et cetera. Give us something we don't know.
Yeah, this is one that's, I assumed the Jets were going to be in the doldrums after that 0-3 start. We had a production meeting with Aaron Glenn before the Dolphins game on Sunday, and it was Louis Riddick, Dan Orlovsky, Chris Fowler, and I, and Katie George, who was on the other sidelines. We walk in, and for 60 minutes, Aaron Glenn talked about how much this job is personal for him and how he feels the stuff that Jets fans feel because he was on the 96 team. He was on the 98 team that was up 10-0 on the Broncos at the half in the AFC Championship game, and he's thinking about visions of the Lombardi. They go out there, they give up 13 penalties for 100 yards. They turn the ball over 3 times. And, Monday morning, I get it. Greeny and Rich Eisen, all these Jets people are like, same old Jets, same old Jets. I took away from that Jets team that they know that this is a long-term deal. And like Aaron Glenn is as authentic as it comes. This is not me saying that, I'm putting lipstick on a pig here. I would just say this to Jets fans. Talking to Justin Fields, talking to Quinnen Williams, talking to a lot of the different players on that offensive line. This is a long-term plan. Like, they're going to be okay. And if you look at what the Lions did when Campbell and Aaron Glenn and Tanner Engstrand was there, they were awful that first year, Dan Campbell. They started the second year awful, and then they started turning it around. They beat the Packers in that final game of the season.
Huge game.
Sorry, I know Packers fans, everyone listening. Okay. They knocked them out of the playoffs, and then they were on their way. Aaron Glenn is trying to build something, and you'll clean up the penalties. You'll clean up all that stuff. I would just say to Jets fans, the sky is not falling. You're in the right hands. His authenticity sung to me, and the players are Justin Fields, who's been in the league forever. Not forever, but 7 years, whatever. He says, I'm already closer to this head coach than I've ever been with any head coach in my NFL career. Wow. These players want to do it all for Aaron Glenn, and he wants to do it all for the fan base. So the one thing I take away is where everyone else is freaking out about the Jets, they'll be okay.